Inside the Room, a music show where the music comes first, featuring artists that share their personal stories and experiences from the music scene, with each story meant to inspire and support emerging and up-and-coming musicians. You're listening to Inside the Room podcast.
Soon or Noon, the song itself, where did it start? Take me down that path.
It started a long time ago.
It was 10 years ago.
Far away time.
10 years?
10, 11, because the first time that we played it out live, I think, was at our 10-year anniversary.
It's been old. It's at least 10 years old.
We got a song that's 10 years old, right? You guys play it live, and now you're just going through the motions for another 10 years, getting this track out. Now you're putting, I don't even know how you do that, because I want to, every time I cut something, I want it out like within a minute. So I don't know where your patience is at, but that's really cool. Now you've got the song, right? You feel pretty good about it. You put it down on an album, and now you're starting the video. Where are we at? Do we start with a graphic? Where does this start to come from?
I saw like this kind of prismatic shifting, kind of remembering things from like your childhood, like seeing old like music videos on MTV. They were a little chaotic back in those times, like in the early mid 90s with the live bands, where I can visualize like those colors and that washed out like lo-fi, grimy, grungy aesthetic. And I just kind of been wanting to get that magic from that like memory of those old videos that I remember watching. The good thing about the aesthetic was that you can be dirty, you can mess up a bit, you don't have to be perfect. And I thrive on not being perfect and making things that don't have to be perfect, as long as they have a neon glow to them, a vibe to them.
But the edits themselves are really done really well too. The layering's done well as well. Like a 243 or something in this video, there's a dog running behind it and it catches my eye. There's always some, a lot of layers going on. But let's get to the foundation. The cuts themselves are really done well. So how's that process?
George has also worked on videos, and he kind of has he knows how to like the beats, like what kind of beat do you want to have on the video, and he was always pushing, put another beat on there, put a little bit another look.
Like hold on there, let that play out for a little bit, right?
Because the video background, some of them are stuff I made like 10 years ago, or they're just like archival videos I've made throughout the years.
Like when I seen this video, when y'all put it out, I think it was on YouTube, but I think it came down on my Facebook feed. I was like, oh my God, look at the tracers on that thing. Look at the layering on that thing. I mean, I'm in it, and I'm going, and I'm watching this thing, and I'm hearing the song for the first time too. And I'm like, God dang, man, like I'm in it. I'm in all of it. Like I'm in the song and I'm in the video. And it's not easy to do that, right? It's not an easy thing to, I'm just saying, it's not an easy thing to do.
I'm glad it hit at all, because I don't know if something's, you get lost in you're doing it, and you don't know if it is what it's supposed to be. So it just feels like a very strange world.
You know, you can do all those fancy graphics, and you can come up with these crazy ideas to put them on a television. We can talk some pretty good stories about how cool it looks, right? And the song's pretty good, right? But there's that other element that comes into it, and it's the people in those videos, right? It's the people that are doing it. So George is like, and Jorge and you, there's not a person that I really, and I said this, I think, to you before, there's not a person I have to focus on. Like, oh man, the lead singer's our guy, man. He's the one that's got to be, he's in the front. He's the one that we're all going to look at. And when they cut to someone else, yeah, they're all right, but I got to get back to him, and I got to have some movement, some graphics, some cuts.
Yeah.
But I mean, I sit there and, George is on the, he's just on that bass, like just he's sitting up on that amp. Yeah, exactly. Like that shot's in there, and it's
Yeah.
just selling it, man. That you don't even got to hear the bass line too much, just to feel what he's doing. And then you can get, you can glue onto what he's doing, and then the drums, you got this overhead thing, or it's like under the snare, But those are all cool shots. They've been done a billion times. Not the first band to ever do it, right?
No.
But it's the way you guys pull it off. It's that you're feeling that song probably for the 50th time you played it that day, to catch all those different angles, and it's the movement you put into it and you thought about doing it is what, I mean, you can strip all that stuff off there, strip everything off that video, and I can still watch you guys on that green screen behind you, and I think that's just powerful. And I think that's the timing that you said that goes on in this particular video, and your performance, and then the thoughtfulness on the look you put on top of it. I like it. So take me through that. Take me through performance-wise. I know it's different than when you have a live audience out there, and you're going to be doing this for a few times, and you're in your studio and the green screen's behind you, and you don't have all this coolness that the video shows. You don't have all that going on right now, right? Maybe up here, but it's not. You're not doing that in the moment. It's not the reality of what you're doing. How do you guys get in the groove? How do you guys put that performance out there on the video?
I think that's just where we go every time that we get together, every time we jam, every time we rehearse. We're in our own space, so there's I don't know that there was any other way to be in the moment. It's just like, I'm gonna be playing along to a track, but I'm gonna get into the groove just like I would, and it's just all very natural.
But if the camera's on, the only other thing that I was thinking was, do I open my eyes or not? Like, because I don't open my eyes when I'm singing and playing usually at shows, because I'm usually just like focusing on internal, and I'm trying to move and sense the world and project, but usually my eyes are shut for the most part, unless I'm looking at like the lights or anything, because I don't feel super comfortable staring at people while I'm playing. So during the video, it's like it could be an opportunity to open your eyes, but I chose not to on this video because something intentional for me to do, and then I wasn't ready to make that intention for this video. So I wanted just to be my natural self.
So lyric-wise, on this particular song, what's it about? Like, is it a combination of different things, like you said, or is it telling a story? What is it?
Maybe about a little bit of the avoidance that I have. I'm like kind of an avoidant personality type, and I think it's kind of, why do I do that? Not like trying to answer these questions, but just trying to swim in that acknowledgement. I think that's what this song's about. Sometimes it's shifted where maybe it was more pointed outwards. Like, why is this person this way? Why is this person like this? Why can't you see what I see? First, and then pointing it back inward. Now it's more pointed inward. Like, what are you doing? What are you projecting? What are you adding to this situation?
What is Pop Pistol, the band, given to you?
It just opened up my world entirely. When we were touring, like, that was life-changing, to use music as the vehicle and the excuse and the reason and the opportunity to leave town, to go and be elsewhere, to meet other people, and to like experience the world with my best friends, and at the time when we're in our 20s and we're just like learning so much about ourselves and about what's really going on in this life and how people are. It was just life-changing. It's shaped who I've become, and I'm really grateful for it.
Without music before that, it felt like I was like, the surface was over here and I was like way behind it, just witnessing the world, not interacting with it at all. Scared to even put my face to the to the window or like look out. Music gave me like an ability to go beyond that. And then with music, you get to say something with every note and with every decision, and you get to share that with others, because there's a lot of people that along the way you meet because they're into that same thing. They love music too. They love creating. They love that community, and then being a part of a community that was like alive and evolving, and that also was enriching because we got to experience like so many different scenes that were full of different types of people, every venue's a different vibe. Every time you played, you're meeting people at a different point of your life, a different point in their life. So it really punctuates life, and it gives it rhythm. So I think that's another part of it. It gives it, it's the moon, it's a key, and it's the heartbeat. It gives it rhythm. And so that's what this band has done for me.
Inside the Room, a music show where the music comes first.